Anyways, tangentially related to IP2, Baked Alaska. He got voted off the island. They don't consider him IP2 anymore. He's just an American first grifter now. There used to be a comedian named Andy Dick. Andy Dick, by the way, is not Jewish. Just let's get that right off the bat. He grew up Presbyterian. He was adopted. His family is like from Yugoslavia. Not Jewish in any way, shape, or form. In fact, he got in trouble for his anti-Semitic diatribes. And it never even occurred to me that Andy Dick could possibly not be Jewish. I've heard this guy talk. I've heard this guy, like, seen this guy on shows and stuff. And I've heard, when I heard this news, I thought, yeah, of course he's Jewish. Yeah, but it never even occurred to me that he might not be Jewish. So I don't even know what to think anymore. Let's see, I think we got a couple minutes. This is him hanging out with the IP2 people. IP2 is doing, like, the main streamers for IP2 are, like, in this camper van where, like, all the women are psychotic and addicted to drugs and alcohol and are just, like, molesting each other. So here's Andy Dick talking about doing coke before being arrested.
Can you leave me alone and find my...
Who the American abortion sent $3 JJ. He only cares about his drugs, not your butthole. You need to shame him. Film him and let him know it's not okay to touch people.
Get away from me.
Don't stop filming him. Don't let him sexually bully you, JJ. Don't let him sexually bully you, JJ.
You guys are
Don't let him,
me.
JJ.
Get away from me. Like, can you go?
What should I do, Andy?
Go out there. Just wait for the police.
To frame this is Andy Dick, completely fucked up, trying to get cocaine. A man named JJ is filming him with his flip phone while people are paying $3 to blast messages over the radio. JJ is accusing Andy Dick of having fingered his butthole. Andy Dick is a Hollywood comedian, actor, musician, songwriter. He's failed in every single aspect of, like, famous life, right? And for some reason he's now sloshed in this camper van being accused of the crime of fingering a butthole that did not want to be fingered. And they're just kind of like in this standoff of awkwardness.
If you have the coke, it would be good if we just did it before they come. Can you go? You took my coke. I knew it. You did. Can you get? Can you go?
I'm just looking through my...
No. Okay. I get this is what you do, but can you, like, leave me alone for?
This is Andy Dick being pulled out of the camper van by the police. This was on the TMZ. I don't know if they cropped out the IP2 always wins thing on the left. This is JJ doing a rape kit, or about to do a rape kit.
Probably go to the hospital right now after we see these flowers.
This is Andy Dick complaining about olive oil in his pants because they all live in, like, slob conditions.
What did the police tell you?
They need my pants.
They need your pants.
They're he's wondering if the olive oil in his pants is there because Andy Dick used that to lube up his fingers to fuck his butt with his fingers.
Would you like a sticker?
No, thank you.
Do you remember Gucci's writing you sent $3? Do you remember writing you? Captain walked in and laughed. Do you remember Gucci's writing you? Captain walked in and laughed. Do you remember Gucci's writing you? Captain walked in and laughed. Do you remember?
No. White pants. White pants. If you ever get raped, white pants are probably the best thing you could possibly be wearing for evidence that you were raped.
What you were wearing?
checking to see if the olive oil stains are on these pants.
Olive oil stains?
Yeah, I spilled the olive oil on these jeans, but it seems to have disappeared. Stains seem to have disappeared.
Okay, this is Captain Content sniffing JJ's pants.
Smells like lotion.
The pants?
Yeah.
Ooh, money. My money now.
You want to smell?
Sniffed my pants. It was in for a second. He really likes it.
I guess. My sense of smell is not great, but it doesn't smell like ass. I'll tell you that much. There's like a nice smell.
He loves it. He loves
And
the.
there's a skid mark right here, too.
There's a skid mark, but he loves it. He sees the skid mark and he goes in for a third.
I don't know.
Imagine the smell, chat. Ponder the odor, chat.
Yes.
He just says gross and walks away. Like in this, that JJ guy is like a character from Napoleon Dynamite. He's just like gross, man. Well, just walks away like as awkwardly as possible. And now he wants an escort to the hospital.
They want to escort me into the hospital. So they said they can give me a ride to the hospital, but they can't give me a ride back to the RV.
Okay, I'll come get you. How far is it? 10,
In
20
Anaheim.
miles? Anaheim? All the way in fucking Anaheim?
Yeah.
For real?
So the cops will escort me into the hospital, and then I'll be tested and set free or something.
Okay, I'll pick you up there later today.
That JJ guy is like so low IQ. I just feel like he's like seriously developmentally delayed listening to him. So there you go. Andy Dick was picked up for fingering that man's butthole. And the real twist is that he was released already. It was falsely reported, by the way. I cannot find any evidence that this report is true. That they dropped the case against him entirely because the rape kit came back negative and there's no evidence. The truth is he's out on bail. He was released on $2,500 paid bail because the jails are overcrowded. So they just let him out. So I don't know if he's invited back to the camper van. From what I understand, but IP2's reaction is very pro Andy Dick. Here's some things from the IP2 Always Wins community thing about this. I legit don't think Andy Dick assaulted JJ. Honestly, I think this was a huge setup. One Sonic appreciation thread for letting Andy Dick rape him a little bit and being cool about it. Hashtag wholesome. And then there's an appreciation tag added to the post. That feel when you wake up from your week-long meth binge and Andy Dick's dick is inside your asshole. You better drop those charges, Devin Faggot. We know you liked it. With 67 upvotes. And then time to remove JJ and his crew for filing false rape accusations with 178 upvotes. So the IP2 community stands behind Andy Dick against these false, alleged accusations, which have yet to be proven in a court of law or by a rape kit. What do you I'll do a poll. What do you think, chat? Do you think that Andy Dick did the dirty to JJ's beehole? I'll ask my community, and we'll ponder this question for a second. This is a very flattering mugshot of Andy Dick, by the way. He does look like a sexual predator in it, but it doesn't make him look... It makes him look very, very spry for his age. Oh, no, chat. it looks like the poll is leaning against Andy Dick. I'll wait for more votes to come in, but he would need a miracle, without a doubt. Got that butt chin. Dick broke that bussy. Supposedly he has a history of these things. That is true. The article the Daily Mail article talked about how he has sexually. I mean, gay. He's gay, obviously. I hate to be that guy, and live those stereotypes that were mentioned at the beginning of the stream by that other podcast. But yeah, he's gay. I'm sure that he is sexually harassing everybody all the fucking time. My poll. With 946 votes, do you think that Andy Dick did the dirty to JJ's beehole? 76% of my audience believes that the beehole was violated behind an Arby's in 1990. Speaking of the Bob Saget, that's a reference to the Bob Saget roast. Andy Dick had a Comedy Central roast too. There's so many things that are like that he's been in because he has such like a distinct voice that he's been a voice actor in like a ton of stuff. He's like in he's Morris from GTA San Andreas and stuff. And now he's an IP2 streamer. It's hard to be from LA. Okay. But yeah. So how long have I been at it? Almost 2 hours. Perfect. Excellent. Great. I thought that was only 44 minutes for a second. Let me read the super chats and then I got a little story about Andy Dick before we play an outro song, which many of you will not like, but it's Josh music and you know how that is. So one last thing before I sign off with my music. I mentioned that Andy Dick has had a varied career across all types of media in Hollywood, in the entertainment industry. Like many actors, Andy Dick happened to have a brief foray into music. Andy Dick's music is fucking bad. His music sucks. And his music is mostly along the lines of, haha, I'm so gay. Haha, I finger buttholes. Haha, I'm gay. And it's just terrible. It's not good. And, his voice, and I'm not one to talk about voices, but he does not have a voice for singing. And so few people listen to Andy Dick's music that if you were to Google the album right now, Bitches of the Century, Andy Dick and the Bitches of the Century, you would notice that in the tracks, after the first track, they are butchered. They're broken. This is not a joke. If you go look up Bitches of the Century on Amazon, on YouTube Music, on Spotify, on SoundCloud, no matter where you go to find a copy of this album on the internet, the first 3 seconds of the next song is at the end of that song. And the first 3 seconds of that song are truncated and on the end of the previous song. So however the fuck they did this, they put every digital copy of this album is broken. And it has been broken for 10 years. I have tried multiple times to find a specific song by Andy Dick, and nobody has ever bothered to fix it. I have written Amazon and told them that their album is broken because I bought it thinking that if I bought it, I would be able to hear the full song. But even their copy that they're selling for money is broken, and even after I refunded it, they have not fixed it. Which means that I am the only person in the world who has ever given a fuck about any of Andy Dick's music. Nobody has ever bothered to upload, not even his publishing company has ever bothered to fix this fucking problem. I am the only person, and that makes me the most hipster of anybody alive. So, my outro song I had to personally fix. I had to download just to show you how great this is. The name of the song is Secret Garden. It's very sentimental. and I'll explain the themes before I play it. But the song before it is called Cock and Balls, and the song after it is called I'll Fuck Anything That Moves. So the first 3 seconds of Secret Garden are at the end of Cock and Balls, and the first 3 seconds of I'll Fuck Anything That Moves is added to the end of this very sentimental song, which completely ruins it after it plays out. So I personally hand edited this to make it right after years of trying to find the original. And it's a song that is not good. It's not good by most people's standards, but I like it, and I like it because it's a song about loss. Basically, it feels like it's a very genuine song that was from a very genuine place, and it's about how it feels to lose something, and it's about how pain is a relative thing, and people experience pain differently. And even though it's a very amateurish song that none of you will like, I'm soft on it. I'm soft on this song. So here is a song that I've known since a very long time. I first heard it when I was a teenager. I heard it on Pandora Radio when I was like 15, 16, and I've always liked it since. Secret Garden by Andy Dick. And I will see you guys next Friday, because today is Friday the 13th, and I did not miss a day. And bye-bye. I'll fuck anything that moves. Actually, let me show you what the original song is. This is an interlude just for the people who bothered to listen to that song. A reward for the most loyal Josh fans out there. If I go to YouTube, okay, this is a secret outro chat just for you. Andy Dick, Andy Secret Garden. Secret Garden. A Juice fan? You're a Juice fan now, motherfucker. Okay, this is the actual topic video on fucking YouTube, provided by the publisher.
Died today.
You hear that?
Died today.
The fucking intro, the topic of the song is "My Frog Died Today." That is cut out of the official release on every platform.
Died today.
And then at the end,
Anything that moves.
that is the official copy of this fucking song, and it drives me crazy. That it really drives me fucking crazy that I'm the only person to ever notice this ever in the last 10 fucking years. I've written the publisher about how this song is butchered in every release format, and they don't care. No, Andy Dick doesn't fucking care. Nobody fucking cares. I'm the only person who likes any of his music ever. Oh, chat. Being me is hard. It's a uniquely difficult proposition to be in my shoes, let me tell you. All right. Bye.